This is the VOA Special English Health Report. Translators Without Borders is an American non-profit group. It provides language services to non-governmental organizations such as Doctors Without Borders. The group recently trained some new translators in Nairobi in how to put health information into local languages for Kenyans. For health translators, finding the right words is not just about language but also culture. Musdalmi Gichohis is a manager for Family Health Options Kenya, the group that organized the training. She says she has no problem expressing the names of body parts in English, but as a Kikuyu, she says there are some words in her first language that may be provocative if she said them in public. She says she often has to change the wording of the information. Trainer Paul Warampo says the same issues arises with Kenya's national language. He says people are sometimes forced to use euphemisms, speaking in a language that is more acceptable to the listener. The culture of a community will largely decide how words and expressions are translated into socially acceptable language. In some cases, the way people in a culture think about an activity or object becomes the translated name for that activity or object. For example, Paul Warambo says that in Kiswahili, the common translation for the term sexual intercourse is to do something bad. Whether or not a community will accept or even listen to the message is especially important in healthcare. Lori Thicke co-founded Translators Without Borders in 1993. She says, in general, a lot of development organizations have often overlooked the importance of language in changing health behavior. Lori Thicke says people generally do not think of translation, but she says it is important when sharing information, whether it is how to take medicine or where to find supplies in a crisis situation. Mudalmi Yichohi and her team recently opened a health information center in a Maasai community. She learned that young Maasai cannot say some things in the presence of the leaders. Also, men are usually the ones who speak at public gatherings, so people may not accept a message given by a woman. For VOA Special English, I'm Alex Villarreal. You can find more stories about health at voaspecialenglish.com.